Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from South Florida. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, two stinger. Ready.
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Aaron Reed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Go ahead.
To throw is Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
12 yards.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
21G, 21G.
Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Let's go. Ready. 118.
Tua gonna throw. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Dolphins Dolphins are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Ready. Ready, team.
Here's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Here's Tagovailoa, rolling to the left. Now he will get into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa, touchdown Miami. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
We're going to start.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juju's race. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua will give it to Achane. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Worry on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Turbo 3, kick.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cover 2.
H.N. will score. Touchdown, Miami. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. Hey, Greg, he's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. On first and 10, here's Darnold. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Ifansu Melifonwu. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing on second down. Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Operating From the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready to stay. Out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, two. Come on, two.
Now Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 21-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
He'll try and run it here. It's Gtowncapp. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Hey, 21 TA.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That one into the hands of Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Come on, one, high. Ready, team. Protect.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's right, snug. Ready, tip. Turbo 3, kick.
Well run with Gtowncapp. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, get set. Hey, turbo 1. What?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins extend the lead to 24-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and
a city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. Okay, well... over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
brings up second.
Kate, I don't know
and
why
7.
every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Darnold now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that means 3rd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Oh, put some heat on this. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now 2 at a throw. Escapes the pocket. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Tonga by Law to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on, 2. Ready.
Achane gets this on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
All right,
A
fellas.
loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Hey, 21 TX.
Going on 3rd, Tonga by Law. Flush down out to his left. Going to call himself. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 6.
He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Corner, long. Hey.
First down, here's Tua. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Watch it, Oscar. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Good. 20 TX.
It's Achane on the inside give. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
Turbo one high. 21G, 21 long.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Getting out to his left. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey,
Looking quickly here.
Hey, turbo two. Yeah. Hey.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
This is Walker on second. Shoves one away. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Throwing here, Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline, deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8.
It's not over. Why are you guys giving up? Really, this cannot be happening.
This crap.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, 2. Running team. Hey, Trevor. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, come on. Out, out. All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
So 1st down from the 41.
Go ahead.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd down carry for Achane. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw in. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Top 3, kick.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Hey, team. Hey, 21, TA.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Walker on first down. And he takes it down to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Second down. Walker's going to get it again. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Running with Walker again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Now Darnold off the play action. Headed out right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket can be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team, attack. Let's go.
Tua setting up to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
turbo one hard. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Tagovailoa on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
The score, Dolphins 14, Seahawks 10. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Darnold coming back after the pick. There's a screen now for Walker. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's Darnold. He's looking deep once again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. The intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they're left facing third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Throw in here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 50. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Hey. What?
Tagovailoa back to throw. Hits him on the out route. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36.
They're right here. Big T's. Turbo 3, kick. 20, TX. Hey, 21, TX. Ready.
Here's Tua. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over just shy of the 40.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Staying with Walker, and he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to Walker on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10.
They're going play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, Walker. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
First down, here's Tua. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Achane gets this on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd down, they need 7. And stick with Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Get set.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 3, kick.
Running left, here's Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right. Turbo 1, hard.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Go ahead. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Achane again. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of
Jason
3.
Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Donald to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
26 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. The give now to Walker. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Winning team. Ready.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay, this field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Darnold looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. It's caught, Varner. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Walker now from the gun. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
And it's third down.
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Here's Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There we go.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
First and 10, Darnold. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown Seattle.
The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
27. Seahawks 17.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They're going to pass it here. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That's not going to do the job when he's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
It's 4th down.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
For the Dolphins. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Darnold. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry-up here. On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. This is Cox. That's Cook. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Now Darnold. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. 50-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
21G. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part, too, adding to just an awesome awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Walker. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They run again with Walker. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Walker now on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down. Now Darnold wants to change it up.
At the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And Darnold just beating the play clock. Touchdown! Jake Bobo. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Okay, ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Corner long. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd down and 1.
13-yard gain.
All right, fellas, listen up.
And a yard.
They'll run for it with Achane. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
21G. Come on, 2.
Tua is going to change things up.
Come on, 1. High. Scat.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That one complete to Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Number 1. East right, snug.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Just not a particularly confident throw there. That one, it had a lot of air under it.
And the fact that it was thrown out toward the sideline, the ball seemed to hang up there forever. That's one that you go to bed dreaming about as a defender because that's about as easy as they come.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at his own 6-yard
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now Tua going to change the play. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. And now an audible here into something else. Up the middle, Achane. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This is 2nd and 8. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Lady. Red 80.
Darnold. This will be caught at about the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
All right, come on.
They'll give this to a chance. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Ready. Turbo 1. Ready, team.
On first down, back to H.M. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
20 TX. Out.
H.M. here, they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. It's hit. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Go ahead. Hey, 21 TX.
Now Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Turbo 3, kick. Hey. All right, fellas.
Here's Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
32 down. 21G. Hey.
Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Sanders now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Seahawks 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
The Seahawks first down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for
The
Seattle.
Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, 2. All right, come on. Get in.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8.
44. Ready.
The two is going to change things up. From just shy of midfield, Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And will maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo. Ready. Team.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Able to slither by. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Mike
Seattle.
Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium.
Turbo three, kick. Ready.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Turbo one. Let's go.
Here's 2. This far right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Turbo one. He's right. No.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
At the Seahawks' 47-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tua pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
20 TX. Hey! 20 TX. What?
On first down, Tagovailoa exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They're right here. Long. Out.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Flushed to his left. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
It's a gain of 18.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
44. Ready. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Out.
Here's Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
Hey. Connor, long.
Here's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Hall getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Ready. Solo left. Ready, team. Wait it. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And no return here. This is a touchdown.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Go sack.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Cup in motion. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On the draw with H.A. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 48-yard line.
Now Tua. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 32 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Out. Corner, long. Out.
Now it's Tua. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd down.
East right. Ready. 32 stinger. What?
Tua will give it to Achan. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey. Get set. Go ahead. 18. Solo left Zion.
Throwing is Tua. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. The run up the middle. It's Walker. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Cup in motion. They'll run here with Walker.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground as they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Darnold now on 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal.
In motion is Barner. He'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got his big tight end. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Gtowncapp. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
2 and out on first down. The outside, that's caught by Hill.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cover 1, high,
A handoff to Gtowncapp, hitting left, and he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down with Tua. He's going to take a shot down the field.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Darnold to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third down and 9.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. But dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to look deep, going to Kupp, and he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 31 yards.
Darnold to throw again. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
In motion is Barner. Shotgun run now with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tom Robinson, the man to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion is Barner. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Darnold quickly to Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On third and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Leonard Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Brings up second and 17 at the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 here. Out.
Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here goes Hut.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Set.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Red 80. Set.
Darnold. Downfield. He's got Horton. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to open up the lead to 8.
17. Dolphins 9. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're right here. 18.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Worry on the coverage.
That's it. 18.
Throwing again, it's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
22.
Tua to throw again. On the move left. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, shot.
Again, it's Tua. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Go to left, Zion. Hey.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Keeps the score Seahawks 17.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Get set. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 21G. Out.
On the ground, here is HM. He struggled to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down.
Ready, shot.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for HM. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
On the play.
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go. First and goal.
20. All right, come on. 22.
He'll run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Red 80.
Here's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
Intercepted.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Once again, it's Gtowncapp. He's got some space past the 20. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
A
yards.
big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.